Hey sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support you are showing me here with. I am grateful and you are super sweet. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about the video that is making round TikTok about Ron DeSantis and Gavin Newsom, right? They had a debate and they decided to drag one another on that debate. When I said drag, cancel. I mean, I love to see things like this when they are the ones doing it on our behalf, not we doing it. So it makes, I love to say it. And what happened is that Gavin was actually telling Ron DeSantis that he is working so hard to outrun Trump, but as it stands, both of them are not getting any space. And then he went further to say, why are you banning black books? Why are you going around banning black books? When you do not like people, you look for a way to get to them. And you think the best way to get to black people is by banning their books and then saying that slavery benefited slaves and all that. A lot of people are like, felt like Ron DeSantis did himself dirty by coming out to debate him. And then you all already know that Ron DeSantis is fascist. He's a fascist. And he does not like anything that got to do with black people. And that was why he said Florida is where woke goes to die. And who is he thinks, he doesn't even want to understand what black people meant by woke. But to him, anything that got to do with woke is black people. Let's get into this video.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know why in the world Gavin Newsom would get up here and allow Fox News to make a fool out of him with these stupid questions. Now, let me be clear. Gavin Newsom dog walked Ron DeSantis. The debate was hard hitting. It was well articulated. Many things by Gavin Newsom. He did a great job. But the unfair biasness of Fox News and Shah0ck, he was clearly on display. It was an absolute waste of his time and my time. I knew that Gavin Newsom was going to blow this man away with this moment right here.
You want to weaponize grievance. You are focusing on false separateness. You in particular, Ron, are on a banning binge, a cultural purge, intimidating and humiliating people you disagree with. You and President Trump are really trying to light democracy on fire. So, Sean, there are profound differences tonight, and I look forward to engage them. But there's one thing in closing that we have in common is neither of us will be the nominee for our party in 2024.
Then doubled down to DeSantis' doom when they talked about immigration when Gavin Newsom said,
the only guy here that's a border state governor. You're trolling folks and trying to find migrants to play political games to try to get some news and attention so you can out-Trump Trump. And by the way, how's that going for you, Ron? You're down 41 points in your own home state. It puts up plans.
Hold on, that was some excellent commentary, but my absolute favorite part of this debate was seen towards the end, and it's this
What's
right
wrong
here.
with Toni Morrison's books? It's not banned. What's wrong? It's not true. Not. What's wrong with Amanda Gorman's? It's not banned. And the poetry. 1,406. 1,406 books have been banned on your banning binge in the state of Florida. As it relates to parental rights, come on. California, it's in our Constitution, parental engagement. It's called the LCFF process. We actually require parental engagement on curriculum development. And we don't. Complete lie. We don't require K through third grade sexual education. That doesn't happen until middle school. What you're doing is using education as a sword for your cultural purge. I don't like the way you demean people. I don't like the way you demean the LGBTQ community. I don't like the way you demean and humiliate people you disagree with, Ron. I really find this fundamentally offensive. And this is a core value that distinguishes the values of my state and, frankly, the vast majority of Americans against the weaponization of education and the purging that he's advancing.
So Ron DeSantis of Florida and Gavin Newsom of California are debating right now on Fox News. And I'm telling you, I've seen what I needed to see. Now, the debate was about to go off, but they are impromptu deciding that they are going to continue to debate. But I say, let me come down here and talk to my people because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to learn anything new as they continue, although I'm going to still watch it just to see. And immediately, Gavin! Baby, Gavin is wiping Ron DeSantis down to the ground. Now, Ron, did you and your people decide to take this debate with Gavin Newsom because you're not really sure that you're going to get the nomination now, and this is kind of like a prelude to what would be happening in the next 4 years? Or are you still trying to get the nomination now, and this is a way for you to get more TV time? Because, I mean, I'm watching, they framed it as a red state versus blue state debate. Obviously, Gavin Newsom, people have talked about him being the future of the Democratic Party and running for president at some point. So is this a strategic play, Ron, that you're trying to get more TV time, even though he's wiping the floor with you? I'm not really sure, but hats off to Gavin Newsom, because the man is quick. He's sharp. Because y'all know, if you don't know, Sean Hannity is the one hosting it. And Sean is definitely skewing right wing, even in the questions that he's asking, even the way he's framing things. And Gavin is sticking with it. Gavin came on through to the spot and was like, what's good? And let's get into the opening.
I'll tell you why I'm here. I'm here,
tell us why you're here.
To tell the truth about the Biden-Harris record, and also compare and contrast Ron DeSantis' record and the Republican Party's record as a point of contrast that's as different as daylight and darkness.
Correct.
You want to bring us back to a pre-1960s world, America in reverse.
We ain't finna be segregated.
You want to roll back hard-earned national rights on voting rights, on civil rights, on LGBTQ rights, on women's rights, not just access to abortion, but also access to contraception. You want to weaponize grievance. You are focusing on false separateness. You in particular, Ron, are on a banning binge, a cultural purge, intimidating and humiliating people you disagree with. You and President Trump are really trying to light democracy on fire. So, Sean, there are profound differences tonight.
Yes,
I look forward to engaging them. But there's one thing in closing that we have in common is neither of us will be the nominee for our party in 2024. I support border security. I think the asylum system is broken. I believe that we need...
I understand that.
I'm the only guy here that's a border state governor. You're trolling folks and trying to find migrants to play political games to try to get some news and attention so you can out-Trump Trump. And by the way, how's that going for you, Ron? You're down 41 points in your own home state.
Ron DeSantis, fire. Literally get rid of anyone who told you it was a good idea to take this debate. Like, honestly, at this point, even if your wife told you, like anyone who told you, yeah, babe, I think you should do this, they don't like you. They don't. Because they would have known how bad of a debater you are and how good of a debater Gavin Newsom is. Like, he is eating you up. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment and I don't even like you. Like, and listen, I live in California. I had serious problems with Gavin Newsom during COVID when, we were all in our homes and we were trying to be safe and he was out, at French Laundry having dinner or whatever. I had problems with him. Fire them all, man. Fire every single one of them because they don't like you. They knew this was going to be what it is. And they're laughing at you, man. They really are. Period.
I need some of y'all to stop talking about fascism. I do. I need some of y'all to stop talking about how fascism could come back or it's on the rise. It's already here. When you start to ban books and burn them, the fascists are in the house already. Y'all are talking about the specter of something that'll happen in 2024. This shit's already here. It's been here for 2 years. Let's just put it all out on the table. Racist white people want books banned with black folks in it, and gay folks, and Latino folks, and Jewish folks. And they have been going at this shit for 2 goddamn years. How are y'all still late to the party with this? How? How in the fuck is it that now, when everything they've been doing for 2 years is now condensed into Project 2025, how the fuck, what are y'all doing? The fuck are you doing? There should have been some voices raised 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. When, after the election of Joe Biden, red states started to lose their motherfucking minds, there should have been an uproar then. But it wasn't. It was not. Y'all just saw that like it was cool in the fan. And did y'all not notice the books that they were trying to ban? Did you not notice the similarities amongst all of them? Did you not hear the bullshit reasonings for it? Did you not see school boards banning books before these fucking people showed up? Did y'all not know that Moms for Liberty existed? The fuck are you talking about? Oh my God, fascism could come. Fascism's already here. It's already here. And we notice a lot of y'all didn't raise the stink that y'all raising right now. They literally have been banning books for 2 years. The state of Florida is infested with fucking Moms for Liberty. Did y'all not hear when Texas was going to change chattel slavery to involuntary immigrants? Were you not paying attention? Did you not see the signal lights that people were putting the fuck up like, yo, this shit's going on. Do something. Were y'all still riding with Biden? Maybe y'all should have got out the goddamn car, stop and look over the fucking horizon and see the goddamn signals. In my home state of Missouri, a state senator and some other goofball used flamethrowers to burn books. They were banning books like Good Hair, which is a children's book about a father, a black father, bonding with his black daughter before his black wife got out of the hospital. Where was the outrage? Where was it? Where was the mainstream media fucking attempt to fucking call this shit the fuck out? Where are the interviews grilling the fuck out of members of Moms for Liberty that aren't on Fox News, which is fluffing their coochie up? Where were they? How the fuck is it that you motherfuckers can talk about fascism that might happen in 2025, but you motherfuckers haven't talked about fascism that's happened since 2021? The fuck? How'd y'all miss that? And some of y'all are really out here acting a motherfucking fool because now people have gotten tired of listening to y'all not or seeing y'all not do a goddamn thing, and they're calling you out for it. Where was President Biden's talking about the banning of books? Where was it? And again, did you see the authors and the content of the books they want banned? Did you see the content these people wanted taught as history? What the fuck? How did y'all miss this? Some of us, myself included, have been tracking this shit since it started. We're not new to this. We're true to this. Some of y'all are late. And this is what I mean when I say it didn't matter to you until it might affect you. Now all of a sudden it's a fucking priority. Motherfucker, we've been telling y'all this shit's been coming for a hot minute now. And you didn't listen. Y'all want to know where the anger is coming from on this side? Do y'all want to know where the anger is coming from? Because all we are seeing, a lot of us are seeing, is that it's a priority now because it might touch you. Y'all have proved our fucking point time after time after time. Y'all have. Do you understand that? Y'all have shown your motherfucking asses time after time after time. But now Endgame is coming, and you motherfuckers is mad at us for sitting on the goddamn sidelines. Bitch, ain't that what y'all did? Ain't that what y'all did? When the shit was getting ready to touch you, now it's a priority. The shit's been touching us for a hot minute now. I know the trans community is looking at some of you motherfuckers like, really? Now fascism? Now? They've been trying to ban me being able to go to the bathroom. Black authors are having their books removed from shelves in libraries. Not just school libraries, libraries. Fascism has been here for 3 years. It really ramped up 2 years ago. We've been telling you this shit. Y'all didn't pay attention? How the fuck you miss? And because now there is an ongoing conflict in the Middle East and people are doing exactly what we've been doing, now it's a problem. Like, I don't get that. That makes no sense to me. That now it's a priority. We've been telling you this shit. All throughout red states, there has been attack on the trans community, an attack on the black community, an attack of the Latino community, an attack of the Jewish community. This shit's been going on for 2 years. When that motherfuckers banned the Diary of Anne Frank, that should have, some of y'all's antennas should have went up right then, but it didn't. It didn't. That's when, to me, it was y'all Sandy Hook moment. I said after Sandy Hook, if America doesn't do something about school pew-pewings, they never will. When those people, Moms for Liberty types, wanted the Diary of Anne Frank banned, I said right there, I said, if these motherfuckers don't take this shit seriously, nothing will ever convince them. And guess what? It didn't. Y'all just went on your merry fucking way. And you have the gall to come after the rest of us now? Because we've been taking a stance and now we're just a little bit more vocal about it? You got Hollywood stars calling the fucking operators of this shitty ass application, telling them to tone down what they believe to be anti-Semitism. You know what real anti-Semitism looks like? Banning the Diary of Anne Frank. One of the most seminal books in history that these dumb bastards wanted banned because they felt bad about it. They have changed teaching of history. They have looked African Americans in the face and said, AP African American Studies has no educational value. Your motherfucker sat on your hands. Don't talk to us about fascism, bitch. We've been telling your ass, we have been signaling the motherfucking alarm for a while now. And some of y'all act like y'all as blind as a bat. But now, it's a problem. What is that? What do you think that's conveying to us? I want you to genuinely step back and ask yourself, am I telling the coalition I really don't give a fuck about them, but they should give a fuck about me? Because if that's the case, you might want to change your tone.
So this is all I got from this video, and a very big shout out to everyone that contributed to this. And sincerely speaking, you all already know that Ron DeSantis is a big time fascist. And I love the fact that it's not even black people calling them out, that they are the ones calling themselves out on the things that they are doing. And I think also Ron DeSantis is actually trying to outrun, what is his name, Trump, like who is going to be the bad guy and all that. You all already know that Ron DeSantis is nowhere, like, when he doesn't agree with you, he looks for a way to get to you people, which he has done several times, looking for a way to get to black people, which he's actually doing really good. Like, he is so good at what he does, being a very horrible person. Because also, that is where I learned that Florida is where woke goes to die. And the next thing I saw was where they have Crocs at the back of their clothes, where the wife was wearing go woke, go broke, and the rest of it. And what does that Crocs he was wearing mean? Like, you all already know the connection between ghetto babies and all that. So anything that they are, whether they are canceling themselves or whether they are squeezing themselves out, that is what Gavin really did a great job by calling him out on his bullshit, because that is what it is. Because I don't see how all of a sudden slavery benefited black people. All of a sudden you are burning books. I mean, he burned everything to the extent that people like, you know, you can go to any library and see black books in schools and all that. That's why I keep telling people, especially African Americans, the best thing you all can do is make sure you teach your kids about your history. Because if you are waiting for them to teach you that, trust me, it's not really going great already. So I love the fact that they are calling themselves out on their bullshit. And yeah, basically that is it. Florida is a very rate deceased place. He does not like black people, anything. And it is just amazing how he said a fight on this is a fight, woke. Like, you know, when you ask him anything, he goes woke, 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 woke. And what does woke mean? Black people. So it's really great seeing both of them, like, you know, drag one another. I mean, Gavin dragged him about what he is doing to African Americans. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.